It seemed like it was going on and on and on. What's going on, guys?
What's up?
What's up? Look who's here with me tonight.
In the house.
I said, "Are you going to go live with me tonight?" And she said, "I wouldn't miss it for the world."
Not exactly.
Oh my goodness, guys. It was a hot one. It was so humid, so hot today. Oh my gosh, I could not believe it. So
I was worried about her out there today. She went out and then like came in and would do a rest and drink some water and go back out. And I went out to get the mail and I peeked my head in there and it was like an oven. I'm like, are you still alive?
oh my gosh, I think I lost maybe 5 pounds, I hope, in sweat today. So I am filled up with water and I'm trying to hydrate.
I'm continuing the 4th of July celebration on the 5th because I do not work tonight.
That's right. Good job. So Kelly's favorite part of the night is when I say hi to everybody. So I'm going to take a few minutes and say hi to people because I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. I never ever can say hi to everybody, but Laura Kramer first in the house. Elizabeth, thank you for coming in. Thank you for always making sure that we get the Dream on Wheels raid. Thrifty Angela, always early in the house. Gracie, thank you for coming in. Two Birds in a Van is a new channel that I've been watching. Cool. They're in Australia and building out their van. So it's been kind of cool watching them. So if you're looking for another van build channel to watch, fun times. And who doesn't like that Australian accent? So
I do.
So hello to you ladies and thank you for coming in. And Brian here, I asked Brian, I said, did you get your VIN number yet? Because I couldn't remember. So he did. So that's always good news. Patty A, always in the house. Mary Jones, thank you for being here. All the moderators,
Kaylee.
Drop your link. Kaylee in the house.
With Time for Exploring.
Annette and Britton, awesome. Thank you for coming in, guys. Also doing a van build out in California. They've got to be getting close because their videos are coming up and they're already done when they posted the videos.
Are you going to tell the behind the scenes on yourself that includes Annette and Britton? Oh, okay.
I will.
I guess I won't tell it then.
So Annette did a video on their channel, Annette and Britton, and they put Play-Doh behind a piece of wood where they thought the riv nuts were. And then when they pushed it up against the wall, the riv nuts made a little circle in the Play-Doh. Well, I didn't have Play-Doh, but I had a ton of the butyl tape left over. So I used that. I shot a whole video on it, a big shout out to the ladies. And the footage is nowhere. So I'm actually going to reshoot it because it was a awesome saver for me. When you see next week's video, Sunday's video, you'll see how easy it was to get all the holes lined up. And that was because I used that method. So huge shout out to those guys. So real quick, just a couple more people, and then obviously hi to everyone. But I wanted to make sure I said hi to Sue up in Maryland, Danny Griswold here in the.
Congratulations on your new house, Danny.
I know, that's amazing.
That's exciting. Hopefully we'll see some videos or pictures.
That is exciting. Yep. Ford Man, thanks for being here. Floss is here. Margie, thank you for coming in. So anyway, I know I missed some people. Hello, and thank you for coming in. Just a quick update on the van build. The videos are doing really good. A lot of people are liking the videos that I'm putting up. They're getting good traffic. And I've really tried on this build to take some extra time to show you guys some of the progress of the build. So I've already got next Sunday's build uploaded to YouTube and scheduled. So I'm super excited about that. I'm going to be doing my Ace Bolt review Friday. I'm going to be shooting it all tomorrow. I'm putting it up on Friday, so that'll be up. Troy, thank you for being here. Mayhem RV, thank you for being here. Michelle and Holland, thank you for being here. So really going good. I put up the tile and everything in the van today, and it's really coming along good. And excited to be sharing that with you guys.
Margie, Tanya, Derek, thanks for being here. All right, so we're done with the thank yous.
Yep.
Maybe.
So
we have something kind of cool to start off with. I'm super excited about it. So you guys know we've been talking about the meetup. We have the new Facebook page kind of saying about the meetup. We got things finalized and we're able to offer an incredible experience for everybody that wants to travel up. Now, the good thing is, many of you know, it's a Becoming Bev and her daughter's campground, Fred Rock in Fredericktown, Missouri. So that's close to us. So that'll help us with the planning and logistics. But we're excited because the first night, Johnny and I are going to host a meet and greet.
Yep.
A few little drinks and snacks. So that'll be fun. Yep. And we got pricing all nailed down. So what it'll be, $25 deposit, non-refundable, because we have to be able to plan on you being there if you say you're going to be there. And then $25 for the second night. So the total weekend will be $50 for your camping. There is limited space, so you want to get your deposits in. We put out on the Facebook page, yep. But just you send Johnny's PayPal, friends and family, so they don't swipe any money out of it. $25 to hold your spot. We already have 20 people registered.
Yep. Yeah, we already have 20 people. And what you guys probably want to know about Becoming Bev's campground is she is right on one of the shut-ins. So so it might be a little bit warm still in the beginning of September. We're actually hoping so. So you're definitely going to want to bring your bathing suits,
your swim gear, your swim gear.
Yeah, some river shoes and swim gear, because the shut-ins, if you've never seen a shut-ins, they're pretty cool. And not only that, but they're real close to Johnson's shut-ins, Round Springs, Elephant Rock. There is literally a week's worth of stuff to do in that area. So it's super, super cool. Now, Kaylee dropped the link for Fred Rock so that you guys can go and check that out. But don't register for a campsite there unless you need a one of their, like, they have teepees. You can stay in a teepee. You can stay in several other areas.
They have a gypsy. They have an old caboose that's a gypsy.
Yeah.
They have a Victorian rose house that would probably sleep several people. So if you don't have a rig or you don't want to be in your rig at the campground, you would contact Misty, mention the meetup,
yeah,
and let her know. The $50 camping covers Friday night, Saturday night, and then we'll check out Sunday. We'll have like a big breakfast.
That's
or
right.
Kind of going away.
If you reserve a spot though, like say you rent one of the teepees or the caboose, you will not pay that $50 in addition. You'll pay for your reservations only. Right. Like somebody rented out their Airstream that's in our group, they won't pay that extra $50 as well. So
if you're camping though, do not reserve through them. You'll reserve through Johnny.
Reserve through us, because it's all one lump sum for me. So anyway, all right. So that's the meetup, and like I said,
can we tell about some of the other surprises? Or I guess we'll let some of them be surprises, or we'll kind of dribble out some surprises. But we are going to have attendance bags for each person, each group, each rig. What are you laughing at me?
It said, hate to sound stupid, always thought Fred Rock was some sort of take on the Flintstones.
Well, I think it might have been. I don't know. Fredericktown Rock, maybe like Rock and Campground.
Yeah, and I think it had something to do with the older couple that used to own the property there too. So it's a beautiful campground.
It used to be called Papa's Campground.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Maybe that's it.
But anyway, no, nothing about Flintstones. There's no stone houses to rent. But Johnny and I have been planning things for the meetup, and we're super excited. Yeah. We're going to have some other surprises. Anybody that's in the local drive area, 60, 90 minutes away, we totally, would encourage you to consider coming if you have a rig or if you need to rent one of the other little places.
Are you going to answer Helen's question, or do you want me to?
Well, I can answer it, but my computer's acting so stupid.
So anyway, that's all about the meetup. And Bev, I think, is going to be there, so she'll be able to give you the story on Fred Rock. But it's literally, when I went there for Lady Bug-Out's meetup, it's a gold mine out there. It is just an amazing, amazing place to be. I'm going to key this in real quick. I should have done it on, I'm going to key this in, and I don't want anybody to laugh at the AOL email because I am old and that is how it goes.
You can laugh at her if you want.
So I have to say, I had a test this week. I'm gonna see what you guys think we should do. I ordered a moonshade. A moonshade is like a canopy. It's real small. It compacts down real small. Not Dream on Wheels, but Tanya and Derek have one.
So do Les and Bernadette.
And so do Les and Bernadette. And when we were camping in Arizona and when we were camping in Wisconsin, both of those guys, they pull theirs out, and in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it's up. And I ordered one last year. I wanted it for Mayberry. And because of COVID, it was so messed up. I was going to get the parts at one time, and I was going to get the canopy like a year later. So I canceled the whole order because they're $360.
Yeah.
So the company, I emailed the company and I said, how long will it take to get one of these moonshades? Because in July, I'm going to a meetup birthday party. And I really, really wanted it for there because it's going to be hot in July here. So I went ahead and ordered it. 3 days later, I received it. Not only did I receive it, but I received two. I rechecked my PayPal account, my order, and I did, in fact, only order one. So you guys in the chat, keep it or send it back.
Should we keep the extra moonshade as a bonus? Maybe even possibly give it away to followers? Or should we be honest and send it back?
What should we do?
So either keep or send.
Yep.
Keep or send back. Type it in the, let's see what people say.
Yep, let's see what the verdict is. Hey, Floss, thanks for coming in. Hey, Terry, thanks for coming in. Keep it and let them know you received two. Keep it, send it back. Do a giveaway. Keep it, send it, send it, send it. Wow, I'm so happy for you. Hi, Karen. Hi, Karen. Keep doing a giveaway on the van build. Make a video. Oh, yeah. Contact them. Contact them. I would contact them. Giveaway. Sounds good. That they will probably say keep it. Let them know. Maybe they'll let you keep it. Okay. Do a giveaway. Let me know. We'll give it to you. Okay. So I already dealt with this. Immediately, the first thing I did was email them. After checking my account and confirming that I only ordered one, I was only charged for one, I reached out to them and let them know that they sent me two. I did just kind of make a thing on there that said, I am a content creator. It's a lot to ship things back. If you want to discount it, if you want me to do a promotion on it. So they emailed me back this morning and they sent me a shipping label to return it. They also sent me an application for their affiliate link, and they also sent me a link that if any of my van customers or like you guys want a discount on one, I will have that, but I'm going to set up my affiliate page first. So they were very grateful that I was honest and contact them back, and I can sleep well and not, that just.
We did talk about it. I'm not going to act like we automatically, we did talk about it. Yeah. And I was like, I did kind of say immediately, we need to send it back. I'm not trying to be goody two shoes. There's other things that I've done that aren't 100% in line with that, but we won't go into that. But anyway, I was like, I think we need to let them know.
Right.
I really thought they would say keep it.
Yeah.
We both kind of thought, oh, they'll probably say maybe keep it or turn it into like some promotion on your channel. But no, they didn't. They
if it was made in China, they wouldn't have sent it back because it's made in the U.S. It's probably part of it. It's easy to send it back, but it's expensive. And I 100% understand. So I'll be filling out the affiliate link. So I'm going to do a video on them because they're amazing. I mean, I really like it.
Because how embarrassing would it be to to like them do an audit in a month or something and be like, did you happen to get to? And
Yeah.
then, you know, that'd be
Yeah, we did.
embarrassing.
Yeah, yeah. I just bought a Ford Transit Connect. So excited to start my van build. So cool.
Yay,
How,
Tracy.
Tracy, if you don't mind, I don't know if it's really a personal question. How tall are you? How tall are you? The Ford Transit Connect, I'm really liking it. I actually did watch Humble Roads build on his. He's actually got the ProMaster City, I think.
Yeah, he does the little ones.
He does the city.
Yeah.
But there's so much stuff you can do with those little ones. I like it. And Lady Bug Out, when she went to Oregon, she was driving and she showed how she really was able to climb some hills, and they're beasts. I mean, they're really strong vehicles.
Do they have the same engine as the ProMaster big ones?
I'm sorry.
Do they have the same engine as the regular ProMasters, the little baby ones?
You know what? I don't know. I'd have to look at it. I always wanted to do my own van conversion. I love it. I love it. Sometimes it's good. If I like for customers, the customer that I'm doing for right now, she is like not picky at all. She has seen my other builds and she's like, whatever you think that you would do, that's what I want. And sometimes it's good if you've got a picture. Like I always had in the back of my head in Patty's build, the beach house. So I kind of was constantly like, okay, a beach house, a beach house. So anyway.
And for our build, you had that Instagram photo that was your inspiration.
Oh, that was
like an inspiration.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my computer's acting super stupid. I'm going to try to drop this link, but I came across something on the internet this week. It's called a Red Camp waterproof car awning that comes out the back. And I think it would be perfect for our kitchen area. So we don't have it. We don't own it. Yeah. Maybe we'll use some of our affiliate money or Amazon affiliate money to get one. But
Gracie,
I want everybody to check this out.
Yeah, yeah. I guess there's some people behind. Good, you will come back. Goodwill will come back to you for sending it back. Absolutely, absolutely. I 100% agree. I 100% agree with that. Please remember to give that great and mighty thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. I got 36 thumbs up.
I'm 36 too.
Vanderbilt. So there's a link in the tent that she's talking about. I think they paid. Yeah, they'll pay for the return shipping.
Oh yeah.
FedEx will come to our house. They'll pick it up, and it'll be no problem. I think of all the van tours I've watched, and I have watched many, the beach house is my favorite. Oh, thank you, Patty. I like the beach house one too. And honestly, Patty, again, if you guys, there's a bunch of prayer warriors in here, pray for her tomorrow, because you all know her mom passed, and where she was living is costly, and she's going to get on the road. She's going to get full time in the van. So she's going to slowly work her way down to be here in the beginning of August, about August 8th. Okay. And I'm going to do a couple of things to the van again. And she's actually been painting it and making it home. So she had to take everything from her condo and make it fit into the van. So it's super exciting to see her take that leap. It's a big leap already, having, emotions of all this newness. Everything is new, Yeah. So anyway,
she's not here tonight. She's been overwhelmed trying to get the condo cleared out and stuff. She closes tomorrow. You do have a van build question on here. How far booked out for your builds? So if somebody put a deposit down and they had a van already, when would you be working on it?
The beginning of December. I'm booked up through December. I will say that I am I'm going to have like a few small windows where I'm going to be doing a bunch of small projects. I'm not doing a build. I'm doing a bunch of small projects. On the 18th, the van owner is coming to get her van. On the Ford Transit. The current van is getting picked up on the 18th. I'm going to go to Chicago for a week and do some modifications up in Chicago, just like I did when I was in Maryland. When I come back, I've got another lady in Oklahoma that we're either going to do virtual instructions where we're going to Zoom, and she's going to just do everything that I tell her to do because it's an electric setup. or I'll go to Oklahoma. And then I've got a couple projects real close to the meetup, 3 of them. So, and then 2 more builds towards the, and then yeah, so it's going. It's really moving along.
So my typewriter is my computer's I don't know, like I'm not getting a good signal or something. So welcome into Sarah. She's new from Washington State.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks for being here. We'd love for you to meet up. We're thinking we'll be at the Oregon meetup in 2023. So keep your eyes and ears out for that.
Yeah.
That's something that Gracie is one of the primary organizers on. And we're talking about Patty C, the owner of the beach house. It's her mom that passed and the guy that's getting sold. So.
Yep.
Sorry, I usually would type that in, but my computer's being stupid.
Good night, Nursing Our Travel Bugs heading out. Thank you for being here. That's awesome. Keeping busy. Yep. I actually feel like I'm going to have about 3 or 4 days where I actually get to work on my van. I made a coffin for the neighbor. Now I have to make another coffin for him and work on my van before our little I'm going to be going to a meetup at the end of July, and then I'll go to Chicago. So
the Chicago really will only be a couple of days. I don't think it'll be a full week.
But I'll probably go see my aunt and uncle, and I'll probably go see my aunt and uncle and that. So it'll probably be a couple of days.
Maddie and I'll stay home because where she's staying is at the people's house, and it's a nice house. It's in a nice subdivision. They have a pool. That is tempting, but it would just be, hard with Maddie there and her being in the heat. So Mandy and I'll stay home. I'm off work those days. We kind of planned me going, but we're reconsidering that. So
yeah.
I'll probably have to go on a cruise instead.
That's right. So there's a comment. Yay, Johnny and Kelly are coming to 023. The plan is that I'll drive, and if Kelly can't get that window of time off, she'll fly into the nearest airport. And I want to do some traveling along the coast there. It'll probably be about a 2-week trip. So I'll drive up there and see some of the coast and then drive back home. So unless there's any work out there, then I might stay out there.
Do a workout?
And do a workout. Do a workout.
Now, I'm really going to start playing the lottery heavy and hard, and I might be retired by then. Depends if the numbers, what do they always say? Odds are in my favor.
Laura wants to know a coffin.
Oh my gosh.
It's a Hawaiian, it's a Halloween thing.
Stupid Halloween prop. I don't even.
It was cool. I got it done in less than 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm just aggravated.
Yeah, it was cool. I like that awning, Kelly. Yeah, that's nice. Flying to Portland and then take a puddle jumper to Medford.
It probably depends on the cost of airfare. And it might be easier to have you.
Annette, it is June 23. June 23. If you're close, you should come up. That would be so cool. And you'll have your van done.
Yeah.
That would be so cool to see it. That would be so cool.
You get to meet all these fabulous YouTube people. So you guys know how a lot of times when we do a live and we're both up here, we have problems with Maddie in the background because she wants all kinds of attention. So what we did tonight is we have 3 of our dining room chairs. Johnny's here. I'm here, of course. And then we have the 3rd chair like over this way. And Maddie's sitting in the 3rd chair and she's all curled up.
Kayla said, thank goodness it wasn't a real coffin.
Yeah. So anyway, I think we got Maddie a new under control
spot. If I asked, would you participate in the next Gutted?
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. I was actually nominated to, I don't know how it goes, but I was nominated to participate in it. And I wasn't contacted, so I'm sure I obviously wasn't chosen, but that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Someday. So it seems like the videos are getting more traffic. So maybe my name will get out there.
So you can tell we have such a fancy dining room set that Maddie gets her own chair.
Yeah.
She sits up on the furniture. It's like those memes you see on Facebook where that says something like my dog's not allowed on the couch and they're sitting up there with a big pillow or something. Oh, are you showing Maddie? There she is. The best angle.
That's the best angle. Her head is
covered.
Did I mess it up? There you go.
She had a bad couple of days with all those fireworks.
But 4th of July is not.
Oh, Laura, that would be awesome if you could come too.
Oh yeah. Oh my, awesome. Yeah. So it really 4th of July. We had 3 dogs here. I think they played well together, and that kind of helped a little bit. But the fireworks were just they were and we
crazy.
shot some off. We shot some off.
Yeah.
So June 23, what park in Oregon? I'm gonna let Gracie answer that. Yep. She is a sweetheart for sure. Floss actually met her. So, and I'm gonna meet up with Floss when I go back up to Chicago.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'll be cool.
We have barbecue this time. I walked away for a few minutes, but I heard Kelly flying. She could fly into Sacramento for 023 and right up in my RV.
That would be awesome.
That would work.
I'd have like a princess carriage ride.
She'd drive you crazy, buddy. She'd be like, slow down, don't.
Maybe he's a safe driver and I wouldn't have to do that. Maybe he doesn't tailgate and I wouldn't have to do that.
Right. Sarah says, I'm glad and happy I found your group like Lady Bug Out and Becoming Bev. Been here for about 5 years and want to have more friends. Awesome. Thank
Sarah,
you.
where do you live? Like what part of the country? Does she live in St. Louis?
No, I think maybe did someone just say she's in Oregon?
Oh.
Same park for 023, Joseph Stewart Campground. You can't make reservations right now. You have to wait until September. It's like September 19th.
September 18th to 19th.
Yep.
Gracie may or may not have that on her calendar.
Vancouver, Washington. That's right. She did say Washington.
I get so confused, like Vancouver,
British
Columbia versus Washington.
June 9th through the 16th. Yes, I know the meetup. I know the meetups then. I'm saying reservations for the campground. You can't make
September.
You can start in September. Yes. My van will be finished by Saturday.
Oh,
nice.
Wow. Congratulations.
Nice.
Pop some bubbly.
Annette and Britton are in West Sacramento.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
For some reason, I thought I got them confused with Australia.
No, that's the 2 birds in it. Yep. Congratulations, Laura. That's right. It's a long, depending on the build, it can take a long time. Mine took a long time.
So Johnny and I have an update on the land search.
Ugh.
We've been looking for land and we found something that would be perfect in Fairbanks, Alaska.
No. We're not moving to Fairbanks. Alaska.
I would like to live in Fairbanks 6 months a year, May through October. I shared that with the kids that we'd been looking at lands in Fairbanks earlier in the day, and Megan's eyes got about this big, and they were all like, well, you'd have to come back here to visit us. And, and just because we were looking at land didn't mean we were going to buy it. I would like to buy it, but I don't know. Maybe that's in the cards.
As much as I would love to live in Alaska.
Yeah.
It just what?
It's half the year.
How would people get their vans up there?
You know what? I bet there's a built-in market. Type in the chat if you know somebody in Fairbanks, Alaska, or the surrounding area that has a van that needs to be built out.
I'll sit and wait for this one.
Or my you could do nursing for 3 months and do vans the other part of the year. So she's up that way.
Troy's van build is getting ready to start next week, but it's in the shop with some mechanical stuff.
Oh.
Are you going to M22? We are not. We're not.
I don't even know the dates on that.
It's in the September, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I already have my schedule in.
I am booked. I am booked up with everything. Booked up with builds, booked up with projects for the entire September, October, November. Probably close to December too. November. Matter of fact, the one build is coming near Halloween, so I won't be done with it December 1st. It'll be like the middle of December.
Well, if it's cooler and you have all your materials, you might get up faster.
Yes. Oh, yes. Fatima says stay in the lower 48.
This build, you've had a little bit of
time
delay.
I didn't even know you were in here. Sorry, Cindy.
You've had a little bit of time delay waiting on some different things here and there, and just
hi, Brad. Yep, 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 yep,
So
yep.
my big dream would be someday to travel nurse and sock a lot of money away and buy us a little homestead in Alaska. It'd have some little cabins on there. We do those as summer rentals, be
Yeah.
another stream of income.
Maybe you can caravan to the O23 meetup. That would be cool. That would be cool, Sarah. We could always meet up for lunch somewhere. Oh, that's cool.
That's
Tim,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tim, and Nett and Britton are cool. You
Hi,
would
Brian.
like them. You would like them. Brian's been in here. Johnny and Kelly. Most countries in most states do not allow you to stay in your own property for even up to 30 days. Most of Oregon is. Keep that in mind while looking for property. Do not allow you to stay on your own property.
Is that like in your RV?
In your RV? I don't even know what that's. I'm not sure I understand that. If you haven't done it, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you. My dream is to have a wheelchair accessible van. That would be cool. Still working in that dream. Fatima, Laura Kramer and Van Life Voyages both have wheelchair lifts on their vans. They're totally different from one another. So reach out to Laura or reach out to Van Life Voyages. You know Van Life Voyages. And who knows, maybe someday.
Wow, that's interesting, Troy. I didn't know that they had those kind of restrictions like vacant land in an RV. I really don't want to stay. I don't see goat going to Fairbanks. I was looking at little log cabins in Fairbanks on some acreage.
Do a little tiny home or something. That would be nice and quick. Oh, if anybody has any van questions or van build question, electrical stuff like that, just put them in the chat. And I will do what I can to answer those.
I think, Fatima, keeping your eye out for all kinds of ads, because there has to be people that have had accessible vans that no longer need them.
I'll tell you what I would do. I would call a school bus company, because school bus companies get grants. And so every so many years, they have to recycle their vans. They get rid of them. So schools have wheelchair accessible vans with lifts. I would try and get a school bus with a lift. It's probably
Like
going to
a
little one. It's a short bus with a lift, and build that out. That would be a cool build.
Well, you know what's so crazy is, like, before COVID, our hospital used to have these vans that would do community transportation. We had drivers and stuff. Well, when COVID hit, they stopped that. And then after, well, I guess the pandemic's not over. I wonder when it'll officially be over. But anyway, they decided they were not going to keep that community transportation, and they donated all those vans to churches, local churches. And they would have had the lifts on them.
It says Renee said she could pick you up if you flew into PDX.
That's so nice, everybody. Thanks for all the options.
That's so cool, because then I could just come.
You could just stay at the meetup. Yeah. Stay at the meetup.
Yeah. And if people are driving by there anyway, I don't want anybody to go out of the way, because I can go out of my way. Yeah. Get a small schoolie and have Johnny build it out. I'd love to build a schoolie out. I imagine my subdivision would have a fit over there.
Oh yeah, that would not happen.
Somebody wanted me to do a cargo trailer here, and I just couldn't do it
either,
because
I mean, we're not even saying we get away with the vans. We're barely getting away with the vans. So anything that's not a technically street drivable passenger vehicle, no way.
Yep. Let's see about caravanning to M22. I'll be at Johnny and Kelly's meetup and heading to M22. I can pick y'all up. Oh, Tawanda can pick y'all up too.
Wow.
We got all kinds of, we'll have this covered in with no problem at all. All kinds of pickups. 20 passenger commuter vans usually have a wheelchair lift and come from care homes. Absolutely. And are really inexpensive. That's what I purchased. That's what Troy's got. Cool. That's what I would do, because the wheelchair lifts can be costly. Laura probably could. I mean, I don't know if she wants to share that, but she could probably tell you how much it costs to get a wheelchair lift put in.
Yeah.
Because she's got a normal.
Did she put that in her van?
She had it put in. Yeah. Um, I'm taking vacation to work on the van Friday. Oh, nice,
wow,
nice.
cool.
That would be so cool because Tim is cool, Annette's cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be
if they
so
could meet
cool.
up.
Yep, yep, so cool. I'm gonna back up here and make sure I didn't miss anything, but
If we missed any questions, please let us know.
yeah. Hope it becomes real. Oh yeah, hope it comes it. Oh, he was talking about that vacant land. So what else is going on?
Tell them about what you crafted today for the van built in.
So
and
I
then how
made
you customize it.
so I made 2 spice racks for the van today. She's got a cabinet that she got. Here's a question. She got a cabinet and just a regular like um kind of Home Depot brand um, countertop on it. It's pine. And so we put a regular cabinet above it, nothing that I made. It was just purchased and I installed it. And so between that area, we wanted to put some tile, just peel and stick tile, just kind of like fake tile. Give it a little perk. $8,000 for a wheelchair
For the
lift.
lift? Mm.
For install, for lift and
Yeah, I
install.
think I'd almost have to try to find one with it.
So what I did is she wanted an area for a spice rack. So I put 2 spice racks side by side. And
cute.
And what I did was, and you got to put something across there to hold the spices in while you're driving. And because she's an electrician, I used the white wire and the black wire from 14-2 or 12. I used 12-2 wire, 12-3 wire, and used that as the little stripes. And because it's gray, it really blended in nice. So it really turned out nice. I don't know if One Strange Adventure is in here, but thank you for that. Thank you. The lifts are expensive. So with a capital E.
Yeah, JJ Southwest had a question.
Yeah.
So Johnny has not wanted to put a video out there showing the alternator hookup to the batteries just because of liability.
Yep.
She would be happy to give you some private one-on-one advice, either through email or video chat or something, but she doesn't want to put a video up.
I actually have a video where I installed one that is small enough that I can send it to you on Instagram. Facebook, I might be able to send it on Facebook. They gave me an error the other day. They said one of my files were too big. Normally that's not a problem, but I had a bus mechanic. I talked to a bus mechanic and it's legit. I just don't want the liability. I don't want it on, but I do it for my customers and I've been using it for 2 years and it's perfect. So
yeah.
Did you see my spice rack I built for my RV? I did not. I will go back and look. I will go back and look though. Gracie said she loves Tim's spice rack. I'll go back and look at that.
Yeah, or feel free to drop a link to that video.
That is more. Yeah, drop Gracie, if you can drop a link to the video for that, I'll pull that up later on. Or send it to me on Facebook. Anyway, yeah, because charging your system. Lisa is still on the road. You guys know the Ford Transit I built out for Lisa.
She was from Texas.
She went back to Texas. Her dog had his last chemotherapy treatment, and she got on the road. She is still on the road. She called me from San Francisco. Actually, she was north of San Francisco, and it's the first time that her solar panels weren't charging her system enough. That she left after Dee's meetup. When was it? I mean, she's been on the road for over a month and has not had to charge her Blue Eddy has been powering everything.
Wow.
With the solar panels, 420 watts of solar. And just now had to, I can't remember how to use my inverter. So I walked her through it, but she's having a fantastic time as well. And I'm so excited. Lisa's on the road. This lady, the one that I'm building out right now, she's selling her house. She's going to be full-time. Patty's getting ready to get on the road. she'll be on the road at least till winter, go home for winter. Or no, I think she's going to go home, check in, and then go to Florida for winter. Super cool, super exciting being a part of this.
It's hard because here we are still stuck in the sticks and bricks, not retired.
I know. I get excited when I get to go to a meetup so that I can get my van out. I'm going to go to Chicago, and I said, oh, no, I'll be there a week. I'll stay in my van. You can always put it on your YouTube, just make it unlisted and just give the link. Oh, good idea, Margie. That might be a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. Tim the Van Man. So just an FYI, if your van is over 10 years old, make sure that you have 2 working keys. My 2010 Transit Connect went bad, and I just got second key today. Ooh, oh, wow. Man, Ford only keeps the codes for your keys for 10 years. Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know
that either.
I didn't know that.
Thanks for sharing the spice rack, Gracie.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you both for what you do to this for this community.
Thank you. Missed the comment. Troy said he bought a vehicle and he took a lift out that he doesn't need. He's willing to sell it for cheap. Now he's on the West Coast. Fatima's in Michigan, but at least it's an option.
Oh man. Wow. Well, if I by any chance have a cargo trailer and can haul it home, I would have a mechanic or someone install it though.
Yeah.
I have not a clue. So Mark Wolf is in the house. Thanks for being here, sir. Perfect. My walkthrough was too new and didn't have it. Oh, gotcha. That red camp waterproof car awning is cool. Awesome. Cool.
I love it. If for those of you who not get a chance to see it, it would attach to the back of the van where we have all that kitchen set up, and it would just expand, having like seating and cooking area back there undercover. In addition to the moonshade. What is it, like $142? It's not super expensive.
That? Oh, that one? 90 something, wasn't it?
No, the one with the walls is like 142.
Oh, gotcha.
But it seems like 142.
Oh, 142. She's right.
How cool that is. That's so cool.
I know. It's cool. I wonder who will be setting it up, tearing it down. Me and my Subaru. Yep. Oh, yeah. Renee's 142. Oh, my goodness. I'll go to your channel and look it out, Tim. Are your builds usually high tops? So far they have been. Mine that I did.
Lisa's a mid-top?
Lisa's was a mid-roof.
Yeah.
And Fiona, the red van, was a Econoline. It was a small van. So the install is easy on the mechanical part. The wiring is the more difficult end, but it's pretty simple for a good mechanic. Yep. Perfect. If you have the book on your vehicle, most have code. Oh, most have the code in it. We have a Dodge that we had to do that to the key fob. That's a good tip. I have a mobility. I had a mobility company install it. That's probably best.
Yeah.
I wonder if insurance would help with that.
I mean, probably not. They don't even want to pay for getting.
They won't pay for hearing aids.
They don't even want to pay for an MRI. I don't think they want to pay for a wheelchair lift.
Are you a veteran? Maybe. Veterans
were probably.
Yeah. Yep.
If you're not a veteran, maybe you could marry one.
All right. Oh, that's funny. We had our owner's manual. Oh, and I guess they couldn't get it. Code to the radio is usually too. So what else is up?
So we wanted to ask people, because we stayed home yesterday. We had all the kids over. We had a feast with pork steaks and baked beans and potato casserole and coleslaw and macaroni salad and brownies. Our one daughter made brownies for dessert. Yep. I don't know. That we might have had more than that, but that seems like what we had. And then so we stayed home. But did you guys go out or did you stay home? Just type in home or out.
What type of insulation would you use on a ProMaster City?
You're loving that Thinsulate.
So I will tell you that I love the Thinsulate. However, when you're stuffing insulation into like ribs and, in tight spaces, Havelock wool is easy. I mean, you just
awesome.
keep tearing it and shoving it. 3M insulation isn't so much like that. But 3M insulation on the ribs, if you make your strip and you just cut them in strips, they are pretty easy to feed through there. So even though when I did Havelock wool, I think I would go Thinsulate on my next build.
Looks like most people stayed home and went to Home Depot. That's how it is when you're building a van out. There's not a day that goes by that you're not going to Lowe's or Home Depot.
Yep. I haven't been in a while.
Oh, they were in Kauai celebrating their 35th anniversary. Wow, Richard, that nice. Is awesome. We love Hawaii.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, 35 years.
I told Kelly the other day, I said, man, we've been together 8 years.
She said it felt like 80. But
I did not. She's fibbing. So 35. Thumbs up. You know, that's, wow. I mean, it's just not, you know, it's rare now.
If we made it to 35, that'd be a miracle.
Because I'd be 70.
How old would we be?
Would I be 80? No, I'd be 80. 80 something. Out to fireworks, but watch them from the Jeep. Nice. Maybe. Dog's sensitive to fireworks. We're working on them, and it's helping. Nice. Kind of acclimating them. So my daughter tried to do that yesterday. Her dog came with her. 2 dogs came with her. And she thought, you know, kind of acclimate them a little bit. And I'll tell you what, we set off one that was really, really loud. They actually, you can't buy them in the U.S. anymore, but we had some left over from a couple years ago. And that dog was done. He was done.
Yeah.
Yep. Picked up brake pads for my car, got an iced coffee, and stayed home. That's a productive day.
Iced coffee.
That's a productive day. That's right.
Now. Oh, Mark Wolf got to go to his daughter's big barbecue party.
Nice.
Good.
Annette and Britton are at 3 years this weekend. That's awesome.
Cool.
I like how the Thinsulate goes up using the spray glue. And you can do that with the Havelock wool. It separates. If you guys saw that video last Sunday, you'll see where it tears apart in panels. So that's why I didn't spray mine up. Hindsight, I think I would have. Just had my 15th anniversary, June 10th. Happy belated anniversary, Mary.
Angela's at 18.
To use and yours.
Angela's at 18.
Angela, I think I did see that one on Facebook. Yeah. I want to make it to 35 years. There you go. Stay home, mow the lawn, watch the neighbors' fireworks. Our subdivision Saturday. It sounded. It's probably like a crude analogy, but Kelly said it sounds like Ukraine out there. Yeah. It was crazy.
It was a very.
It sounded like it was terrible analogy. And I said, Kelly. No. Hey, Naj, thanks for coming in.
Adam is 24 years this month. Wow.
Is this month? Can't believe it. That's amazing. I watched Ron C's fireworks video he did from the balcony of his apartment. So cool.
That would be cool.
So cool. Gracie, if you want to drop that link for people to watch it that didn't get to see fireworks, that's fine. Stay home. Oh, I already read that one.
Johnny posted some of our fireworks pictures on her Facebook.
Yeah.
If you're connected with us there.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a good camera for fireworks. It actually has a fireworks setting on it.
1:30 in the morning. They had to go to their neighbors and ask them to please stop.
Oh,
the dogs were terrified. 1:30 is too late.
1:30, they deserve to get talked to. Yeah. We went out and it was early. Put off some noise making ones, trying to see how the dogs would do. Came back in, played some cards, went back out. At about 9:10, it got dark here. I was worried about it being so late. Everybody was still blowing them off way past when we got done. So
because today was a work day for people that maybe work a traditional job. Ann Helen was saying about calming chews for dogs. We've never tried those for Maddie.
Calming what?
Chews.
Oh, gotcha.
So high. Gotcha. I just can't.
Now RV Kids TV, they put up. They're on TikTok too. I think I saw it on TikTok, where it looks like an ace wrap, and they wrap their dog. It goes like,
yeah, like
and
a thunder shirt.
yeah, like a thunder, and I, they act like it helps.
Felix, you'll appreciate this. From a reputable news source I saw, Missouri's the state that spends the most on fireworks.
Yeah.
It's a $1.9 billion industry. So, of course, there's commercial venues that do the fireworks, and then people at home, and then people do it for wedding and New Year's. But
Yeah.
$1.9 billion.
Lavender essential oil will help. Nice. Carbon isn't affected by fireworks anymore. Desensitized with CD. Oh, desensitized with CDs. Nice. I saw that. I'm gonna get one of those thunder jackets and see if it helps. Yep. So what was I gonna say?
I don't know. We're getting to that age. You never know. It's a mystery.
That was terrible. That was terrible. It was something important too.
That's a good idea, Tim. Save your money to go to Alaska.
Yeah. I decided to say, yeah.
Thunder shirts on the shelter dogs during the holidays with music playing.
There you go.
That sounds good, family.
I'll be 59 in October. Have never bought fireworks. Dream on Wheels. Sorry, I missed your live stream. I missed half of this one. Oh, I didn't even know Dream on Wheels was in here. Hey guys. Yeah. And the funny thing is I don't know how I feel like our state is one of those, the highest number of people fussing about the gas prices.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because a lot of my friends on Facebook and that are from Missouri. I got a lot of friends elsewhere, but I feel like everywhere I turn around, somebody's complaining about
gas prices.
And I can tell you the very small amount of fireworks that we ended up with were over $400. So the ones that they blew off over yonder, that had been $1,000.
Oh,
it had to be,
because it started before
it went on and on and on and on.
And they were both pretty.
Oh, absolutely.
So this is my take on the whole, and not everybody drinks Starbucks, but if you think, like a 20-ounce Starbucks, what is it like? What is a 20-ounce Starbucks? Like, say, $4.50, and then a gallon has 128 ounces. So let's go down to $4. So that'd be easier for me to do in my head. So $4 times, say, that's like, I don't know. So what's 128 divided by 20? 6?
128?
Yeah, divided by 20.
6 point.
So 6 times 4. So $24 a gallon.
Yeah.
So Starbucks is $24 a gallon.
Yeah.
People are lined up in line, burning up their gas and complaining about $4 and $5 a gallon.
Yeah. So what I was going to say is, as an ER nurse for so many years, the stories that I could sit and talk about would probably take up an entire live stream on firework injuries.
I was so glad my first year in the ER I wasn't scheduled on July.
I'll tell you one of the worst injuries because of the age of the kid. I'm not gonna say worst injuries, but it was like, oh man. The little metal sparklers?
Yeah.
We used to bend them and kind of spin them.
When you were a kid?
When I was a kid.
Did you bend them before you lit them?
Oh, probably.
That sounds safe.
So, those burn out and then people just drop them wherever. A kid was running through the yard and one of those sparklers that are metal, went almost completely long ways through his foot.
We used to have a coffee can, and when you got done, you dropped him in the coffee can.
Yeah, that you talk about a screaming kid. And some of it's got to be the trauma as opposed to the pain. It's like the trauma of that. I don't know. I didn't know you could bend them. Absolutely bend them about an inch, and then you can spin them, and like you're twirling. Yeah, it's awesome. Let's see what I missed while I was telling my silly story. But I'll tell you what. Not our hospital.
People are just saying they don't understand the attraction of private fireworks with all the travesty for the dogs and
absolutely
PTSD.
Absolutely. I agree. And if we did not live in a subdivision where I'm telling you, it's a 4-day event. the fact that we haven't heard any go off during our live stream has been unbelievable. I guarantee you, in 4 days, knowing how much they cost, I have probably seen over $5,000 in fireworks in 4 days in our subdivision. There's only 100 houses in our subdivision.
Oh, the horses get scared to death.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Not looking forward to the 102 temps forecasted for the Treasure Valley.
Oh, wow.
Is it humid though? Because here in Missouri, it is crazy humid. And Lily was on Felix's premiere tonight, and it was 102 in Texas too, but they don't have the humidity, so it didn't feel as bad. It's a dry heat. So
bad no matter what.
Yeah, yep. Crazy. So I was shot in the head with a bottle rocket.
That would be crazy.
I'll tell you another story. I was in the ER. I was in triage. I was in front. Lady walks in. Her husband brings her in. I know them. He's an employee. And they come in, and she's got a bandage on her cheek. And I said, what happened? And she said, I was sitting in a lawn chair, and I was looking up. I was watching all the fireworks, and something hit me in the face. And she felt like a piece of it was still in there. So we took her back. They irrigated it, cleaned it up, and couldn't really see anything in the tissue. So they sent her for x-ray. She had a bullet. She had a bullet in her cheek.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So someone fired a gun into the air, and when it came down, it hit her right in the cheek. She had to be transferred to go to OR. Crazy. The RV park I live in, we can sit on back and watch the city fireworks. So cool. Get to see the fighting traffic or the noise. None of the noise. That'd be awesome. That'd be the perfect place.
Yeah, to see them, but no noise.
Yeah. When we were kids, we used to put on massive fireworks shows. Yep. My dad, we couldn't afford it. So he did his own reloading, and he would take gunpowder and just do like little lines and stuff like that just to watch it burn, so that we would, it's like, his giving his little kids who don't know better, a 4th of July celebration. So I don't know how much gunpowder was, but
when I lived in Michigan, my mom used to let us buy those little snakes. I'm sure they don't sell them anymore. They're probably really dangerous, but they would do that black stuff all over the place, and then we would get to do the poppers. And one time I was so excited. We were at like a Walgreens, and I found this big variety pack of fireworks, and I talked my mom into getting it for us, which was really not typical because we never had any money. And she said, yeah, she would. We took it up to the counter. They had outlawed them, and that was one that didn't get pulled from the shelves, so we couldn't buy it.
Yeah. Horses run like they're running from gunfire.
Oh my
Patty
gosh.
A had a bullet come through a roof into right next to her bed.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. Kaylee remembers snakes. I still have the Air Force Base there. I grew up in Boise, so I'm used to the dry heat, but spoiled for many years in Oregon. I'm sure. I only want 72-degree weather. I will take that in a heartbeat.
I hope we can get you 72
I would love that. Too expensive to shoot into the air. That's bad waste of food. Absolutely. Well, bullets 3 years ago aren't what they are now. So, yeah. Nowadays, all you have to do is go outside, and they're everywhere. Pay attention and watch. Yep. Absolutely. All right.
Well,
it's
another
9:58. 9:58. Good luck chasing that temperature, right? Had to find them. No days.
Oh, that's bad, Naj. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. What happened?
Her friend got shot and killed on New Year's Eve 20 years ago.
Oh,
so she stays
no.
home.
One of our friends just lost their daughter, and we were talking about it. This was probably 3 days ago or 2 days ago. On Friday. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine losing one of my children.
I know.
So it's got to be hard. So all of you out there that have lost a loved one like that, my hat's out. I mean, I just couldn't do it. That would be tough. Sorry, I
Richard,
missed the
fingers
update on the
crossed.
HOA.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were I am going to be honest, we were supposed to update them if there was any delays looking for land, getting that land. Um, there was obviously there was a lien,
huge delay.
a lien on the lease, a lien on the title, and we have not updated the HOA yet. But
I feel like it's none of
the trustees, one of the trustees lives 3 doors down. He sees me out there every day. He hasn't said a word to me. So we kind of feel like lay low, keep quiet. I leave here and there doing jobs elsewhere, like Maryland, Chicago, Oklahoma, stuff like that. I'm going to go in January. I'm going to go for a month probably to Arizona and hopefully do some work out there. So we're laying low, Richard, but thank you for that. Yep.
Yeah,
it's only 5 p.m. in Kauai.
Oh, wow.
Nice. I'll tell you what, out of all the vacations, out of all the vacations that I've ever taken, the 2 that messed with my clock the most was Hawaii and Alaska. So
Alaska, I felt like we got used to it though.
Yeah, but it was constantly changing.
We kind of stair-stepped into it, but yeah, it felt like we had it change a lot. Well, everybody, when we tune off, Johnny and I are going to have a card tournament. Last night, I beat her 1 game and she beat me 1 game. Yeah. Usually, I lose all the games. So we're going to do our tiebreaker. If you remind us, we'll tell you who won next week.
Right. I will. I'm at fault also. I still haven't sent you both a sticker. You know what? I'll get it in Oregon because I put it in my book and have you sign it. So hang on to it because I haven't sent mine either. We'll trade in person in June. Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you to all the moderators.
Thanks to all the moderators. Drop your link on the way out. What kind of cards do you play? We just play rummy. Play rummy.
We don't even know if we play. Oh my gosh,
Richard.
Thank you so much.
You should save that for Hawaii. Thank you so much, Richard.
Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We're going to do something special with that. We had kind of postponed date night tomorrow night. Now we'll go have date night. Woohoo!
Thanks. Thank you, Richard. We really appreciate you.
That was sweet. Thanks for supporting the channel.
I don't go anywhere that requires flying. I understand. Guys, we're going to sign off. Have a good night. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Take care, everybody.
Bye, everybody.